just watched one of my videos and you're probably wondering why I'm on here. Well, here's the problem. I was on a little earlier and geez, I tried to upload a video and it didn't work out, and here we are, and then all of a sudden I tried to upload it and realized there was no sound whatsoever, and then that's my bad. That's my bad. So I'm gonna actually have to do this one off the cuff. So bear with me. Bear with me. Now, with that being said, we just had our retro pay. And because we had our retro pay, all of a sudden, people started asking those questions about what happens with our retro pay and how to read this garbage regarding our retro pay. So let me try to figure this out for you. If you have your light blue, let's pull up your light blue. Let's pull up your light blue, shall we? All right. On your light blue, if you did get your retro pay, if you didn't, then it don't apply to you. But if you did, let's take a look at your you can see what we got if you with the APWU. You go into your light blue, you go into your, yep. You go into your light blue and you start looking at all this craziness. Now, there are some people, I got a lot of emails, and the first thing I did was say, hey, let me go check this out. So I'm watching two screens right now. So I'm trying to read as well as you guys writing. And you go into your payroll. That's the key right now. Go into your payroll, you enter, then you go up and see your pay for the week coming up, the 28th or whatever it is. You see your net pay, and if yours is like mine, it's only $4.12. But we go down to the adjustments. And once you go into the adjustments, you will see a number going across the top. Now, the number going across the top will go from 1 to 11. This is what confuses a lot of people. They have no idea what this 1 to 11 means. 1 to 11, the first one you click on will be one pay period. One pay period. So it symbolizes one pay period of 2 weeks. If you click it, you look down, you notice, okay, well, I see a bunch of numbers. Then at the bottom, you will see your total adjustments gross, which means is what they paid you for that specific 2-week period. And if you are career, they take out all of your extras. That would be your retirement and your FERS and all the Medicaid. So out of whatever it is, we say it's $50, they take that and then they start taking all the stuff that you you got to pay into, and then you get a number at the bottom. That number at the bottom may look small. Mine's only $16, but that's for one. I get a lot of money taken out, different reasons. But again, that is only for one pay period. Now, if you are non-career, which is the PSEs, they have the same exact scenario and same exact setup. Difference is they don't get as much taken out because they're not putting in towards retirement. PTFs, it will look similar, but they're getting paid by the hour. And this is where it's going to confuse you. It's getting paid by the hour, and you break it all the way down, you'll notice that you are also getting your retirement taken out. A little confusing to explain because this is why I didn't want to explain it before. This is where everybody will get confused, and I got a little confused myself because I saw somebody else's and they said, man, I don't understand this. Thing is, they went from PSE to PTF to career in a 6-month span, and because of that, their first adjustment was at one rate. Then their fourth adjustment was at a different rate. Then their last adjustment was at a different rate. And if you go through, and this includes all of your payroll, your pay increases and everything. So if you turn and you called your buddy up and say, hey, how much did you make you know, for your back pay, and they say, oh, I got $1,200, and you're like, well, I only got 800. We work the same place. No, doesn't work like that. If one of you got converted before the other one, different money. If one of you worked more hours, that is key. Nobody works the same amount of hours. So it is impossible for everybody to get the same exact money. Impossible. So when you look at these things, remember, it's just a bunch of funny numbers. This is what it'll look like. And I don't know if you can see it, and you kind of go down, and it has your yearly salary. So if you started off in the beginning of the year or last year with a certain salary, then you look at the 11th one, the salary is going to be a whole different ball game. You are trying to look at that bottom number with the adjustments. The first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, so on and so forth. Again, those are 2-week increments. It is so difficult. Even if you go up to your shop steward, they'll probably kind of brush you off because it's so complicated to explain. Again, nobody makes the same exact thing. Nope, just doesn't happen. Not two people didn't start at the same exact time. Two people don't work the same exact hours. Two people, I mean, it's impossible. From the night differential, everything, it's broken down all the way to the bottom. So when you see it at the bottom, you'll see adjustments 1, adjustments 2, adjustments 3, adjustments 4, adjustments 5. If you want to be that person to go back and check all your stuff out, great. Try it out. But it's so difficult to figure out, just blow your mind. Now, if you just like me, you just want to know how much you got, you just got to go in there and just say, okay, well, let me look at my paid hours. Okay, cool. Let me look at my additional pay. That's where you just see the total sum. Additional pay and other compensation. So it'll say total adjustments gross. And it'll tell you what you grossed for your adjustments. It may say, you know, let's say $1,000. And then you turn around and then you look at what they actually paid you. Out of that adjusted gross, may only be $600-700. I got about 450-ish. Okay. Hey, brother, just did my orientation a day for MHA. What should I expect for my first few weeks? Tyler, what's good? We're going to get on you. We're going to get to you in a second, brother. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to finish this up and then get all to the questions. And we're going to do it. All right? So, whew, it's going to be complex, baby. I lost my train of thought. Everybody got a different amount. Everybody. So one of my buddies was telling me how much he made, and I looked at mine, and it just, none of it made sense. None of it made sense. What we did learn was that it's just one of those things where we're going to have to deal with it. If you're with the post office, this will continually happen. And I'm looking at my other screen, and I'm looking at this screen, I'm looking back and forth, so bear with me. Bear with the old man. I'm going to adjust a little bit. I don't know where I'm at and what's going on here. So, all right, on to the questions. On to the questions. All right, welcome back. Hey, I got around 450-ish. Cool. Hey, brother, did my, what should I expect for MHA? Oh, Tyler, if you don't know, check out Miss K's channel. She's a mail handler. She can break it down for you really good on what you guys are going to be dealing with, but it's a difficult job. It's not a pleasant job, especially going into the holiday season. You're going to be in for some stuff. To say the least, you're going to be in for some stuff. I don't know. Make sure that you have some decent shoes. Shoes are good. Shoes are good. You're going to be on your feet all day. Your feet are going to hurt. Your feet are going to hurt. You want to go home and probably take your feet off. Somebody said that in one of my comments. They want to just yank their feet off. And, you know, it's just what it is. You're going to be around you're going to be around a a bunch of crazy people, and you're not gonna learn a lot from them. You're gonna have to learn on the job. This is being honest. Don't let nobody sugarcoat it. You're gonna have a very interesting job. Started being CCA in February, man. I love it. Okay, well, congratulations, congratulations. I'm getting two different feeds right here, so bear with me. Terrell, Chance. Where are you out of, Terrell? Bubbles. Slapping that thumbs up for you is me, Bubbles. Do I know you, Bubbles? Wondering if I know you. Heavy on the pretty. All right. Tell people purchase a back bracelet. Well, Amazon as well. Look for shoes specifically standing on concrete. Yes. Ooh, in Bama. Oh, you in the city of Alabama? Job's not bad, just over workload. Yes, it's true. This is true. Everybody's a little overworked. Everybody's a little overworked, but you know, Trenton, New Jersey. Let me try to adjust my camera because y'all seeing too much of my background here. I thought I had this down packed. Y'all bear with the old man. I would get up, but yeah, not wearing too much clothes right now. With a lot of crazies in the plant, we'll learn to go every day. This is true. Peak ain't for the weak. Let's get it. Let it be known. PTF. I'm doing a full route and they want me to do a half a route. It's not bad. When a route is heavy plus overtime makes it difficult. Woo! I live in Atlanta. Thank you for all over here. It's looking crazy when I said. Uh-huh. Heavy on the pretty. On the 28th. Yes. Did you check your light blue there? Pretty. Yeah, this is where you make all the money. Peak season is hard, but good money. Absolutely. I experienced some things recently, and I ran into a couple of people from different crafts in life, and I just chat with people just in general, and I was thrown off when I started asking people what they did. A buddy of mine said his brother is actually an oil rigger. They go out on the oil rigs, and I said, well, that's got to be good money. He said, yeah, it's great money, but they go out for 7 to 8 months at a time. 7 to 8 months at a time, and they work 15 hours a day in the middle of nowhere. That's rough. That's real rough. Can any of you do that? That's amazing. Woo! That's amazing. I remember when I first started driving trucks, it was, going over the road, and then I went and decided I was gonna get my own truck, and I had to be the 6 to 8 weeks out at a time. That was rough. That was rough. So when people talk about these hours that they gotta put in, yeah. This is just, if it don't kill you, make you stronger. So I've been told. Check the light blue, and I know I had a 450 adjustment. Okay. Blood clot. Rasta pick me. I can't wait till they cut my OT in my plant. 10 months, I'm ready for peak. Erica Davis. MHA can't wait to start. Okay. West Side Goons. This ain't the streets. It's real life. I'm just gonna have to turn y'all gonna have to see one side or the other. 450 adjustments. No, it's going the wrong way. Can't figure this out. Trying to start you only fan. No, hell no. Ain't got no fans. We stay away from the fans. I'm trying to figure out how to get this. Morgan, New York City. Okay. Had somebody. Morgan. Go your link one away. I go your link one away. All right. What news about conversions? It is in November. 99.9 million% of the time, they have the conversions typically in mid-November and in February. This is every year since I've been there. They have a lot. Depends on where you're at as well. I just did the video about that. Hardy. Man, I'm getting a bunch of people. Second holiday season, regular now, en route, but I made it through. 48, now still, okay. Yeah, February, see? A lot of people get converted either in November, February. It's just one of those things. And then when I start to hear about people in my plant, and then I speak to people in other plants, like I talk to truck drivers around the country, and then, you know, they just let me know we got mass conversions. And I don't make stuff up. So I just like to hear at least 5 different areas in 5 different parts of the country. Then I know that it is starting to actually come to fruition. I don't just say, hey, it's happening in my plant, so it's gonna happen everywhere. No. And fingerprints for MVO already did interview. Yep. This is Arkansas. It's Arkansas. Gumbo Clay. Sorry about the tacky background. I was trying before I got in here, but I started getting, my emails just get ridiculous, and I can't answer all of them. I said, you know what, let me get this out the way and just let you guys know that those are very difficult to read. This is why it took so long for them to do it, because every individual had a different time frame. It's not like they can say, well, everybody will get 450 bucks. No, they went step by step by each and every person. So I understand it. Was it worth it? A couple bucks ain't hurt you. Thank you. Well, bless your heart. Start orientation next week for TTO. Christopher, I don't like to talk about our craft, but don't tell nobody. It's probably one of the better crafts. Trust what I tell you. I was in New York City in the background. This is one that I could afford. This one I couldn't, come on. I had Chicago in the background before. Mike, you know what? I texted you the other day and you didn't respond to me, bro. You good? Mike G left a craft, a real craft. This man was doing his thing. He was in one of my older videos. Police officer came over to the post office and he made it. He's back. My mom just got her fingerprint appointment. Missy Henry, do you even, who are you? Missy Henry, fingerprint appointment. Down in, you just let her know to come see me, Missy Henry. When the date for the colo? When's the date for the colo? 9/16 test 2 Saturday, just trying to get in. Okay, 9/16, that's for the custodian, right? Damn, Mike, you about to be regular. Ain't gonna be no more. Oh, my ex-wife. Haha. Yeah, you're funny. Ah, my ex-wife. That's my heart right there. Love her to death. Convert into regular. That's what's up, Mike G. You just got back, didn't you? How long you been here? He left. He was a CCA, came, then he left for, I don't know, about a year. Then he came back. Shiv's life. Hey. Yep. Yes. custodian. Okay, cool. When's the next cola date in November? Oh, what craft are you in? Terrell, I just finished about an hour ago. Mike, once you become career, man, don't get in the slow lane, brother. February 26th converted. Yeah, they do a lot of conversions. I can't make this stuff up. She doing it up there. Fingerprinting up there. Oh, okay. That's weird. Pay is off for the retro payment. I don't know about that, Thomas. You gotta be real good to figure them numbers out. Can the PTF clerk switch to a carrier? Yes. I only got about 400. That sounds about right. You gotta do all your math there, brother. Hey Jay, just did the background, waiting to do fingerprints. Very excited for the CCA position. Be excited. It's great money. It's extremely hard work though. Extremely hard work. Not for the faint at heart. If you live in a cold area, you're gonna freeze. Just let it be known, you're gonna freeze. Do you think a career PTF mail handler be converted to regular? I don't think there are PTF mail handlers. Shoot me crazy. I didn't join any union though. Career PTF mail handlers? I don't think there's PTFs and mail handlers. Unless there's something I don't know. But I've never heard of that. It's only because from January till November. Not November. Okay. Something is better than nothing. Count my blessings, though. No question. No question. PSC got pay raise in November. There is, I'm trying to answer 500 questions at one time. Ricky Woods in California. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hot. I'm a PTF mail carrier. Yes, PTF mail carrier. Finished watching wrestling. Yeah, it got a little boring. That's why I stopped watching wrestling. I had to talk to my people. That's Missy Henry. That's my ex-wife. I guess you guys figured out what the H means now. Thanks, ex-wife. We didn't get to pay OKC. What is OKC? Slammed every day with packages, we need more. I'm trying to get my OT for the holidays. Okay. You guys are always short-staffed down there, Mike. Terrell TTO. Yeah, you gonna make some money. Oklahoma City. You should have gotten the, what craft are you in, Duke? Because the retro pay was for anybody underneath the, keep seeing more stuff. The retro pay was for anyone that was underneath the APWU. COLA date for TTO in November. The COLA date for anybody, oh, that's your last name. Okay, cool. All right. I don't want your last name. Y'all are witnessing an argument between me and my ex-wife. You see that? Nice. We'll take a look. APWU, COLA. Let's see. Carriers doesn't get any. We just, yeah, no. November 5th, y'all, I ain't got my glasses on. PSE, sales, service, and distribution. All right, that's what my ex-wife does. I made it, JH, because of you. You didn't make it because of me. Right there, because of God. You went and did your own information. You looked your stuff up yourself. I just happen to be on the inside just sharing this crazy information. And you guys just keep following along with it. All right, the hiring process is crazy. MVO in Brooklyn, New York, and Morgan. Not know if you accept both locations, you get kicked out the system for the next location. Yes, Kenyatta, I got a video about that. You should have seen my videos before you did that. Unfortunately, that happens. You can't accept and hold up two positions. And you're not the only person. Didn't mean to laugh about that, but I made a video because everybody kept doing it. Yeah, that's what happens. If you accept one, it'll tell you you gotta reject the next one and you gotta start all over. July just got the call 2 days ago. Let me see, that's July. I don't know the months. I don't know the months. Bear with me. August, September, October. It's 3 months to get into the post office. It took me six months. Now I'm a little jealous. All right. You driving little straight trucks around. Kenyatta in New York. Okay. Y'all got a big team there. They said notching fingerprint was pending. Hi, Daddy, miss you. Oh, man. Miss you too. Now, that's my son. All right. Now I'm good. Well, welcome to the post office. Took you 2 months. Me, MVO. It takes some time. I really should have put my glasses on before I did this, before you MVO. Yeah, every position takes some time. I think things will speed up a little bit for all the holiday help right now, just to get in. But it's all hit or miss. People will get in and they won't be ready. They won't be ready. And if anybody's watching that is potentially holiday help and you get in there, just remember, it's your probationary period. Take your holiday help concept as probationary period. This is your probation period. I've witnessed so many people come in at the plants and they do nothing. They huddle together, then they get upset and they say, I can't believe you want me to work for the holidays. And you got to turn around and say, well, they hired you as holiday help. That's what you were hired for. Thanksgiving, maybe not Thanksgiving, but definitely the eve and definitely after. So if you had a full dinner for Thanksgiving and they talk about you got to be to work at 1 o'clock in the morning and you don't show up, there goes your job. Christmas Eve, all that. All right, let's see what we got here. I was still in probation when they gave me increase due to COLA. Nice. Hi, did the CCA assessment test and pass both. Thank you, Jay, for the advice. What should I look for in my next email? Anything that comes from them. They will send you stuff from your background check, for fingerprinting, orientation. Is anyone else having trouble logging into Light Blue? No, not really. I just logged in. I just applied on Friday and scored 86 on my assessment. Cool. We'll try it right now. We'll see. Light Blue. See if we can log in. Logged right in. Logged right in that thing. So yeah, it's nothing wrong with the Light Blue. Good luck to all the new employees. B Mark, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. No, but seriously, if you come in as a holiday help, you gotta really just, gotta really want it, and you make it past that hell during the holiday, they'll call you back. They'll call you back. You're welcome, Diamond. They will call you back eventually, because a lot of people that were there last year, their career now, the mail handlers that they let go for like 3 weeks, they called them back. They had them there for about a week or two, let them go again, then they called them back. They worked for about 4 weeks and then they converted to career. I've never seen anything like that. Would you say being a CCA is good post-military job career? I heard the post office hires a lot of veterans. Yes, it is great. As long as you have a strong work ethic. There it is. Diamond said it. I went from holiday help to PTF. See? They've been calling people back from what I see. Can't make it. Can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up. I say this, and it's pretty much every year is being repetitious, but I got to keep refreshing it and things changing. These new changes that we got coming. If you guys are in any of those areas that are having those changes, because it hasn't affected my area yet, but a few people have emailed me and told me that it is. Leave comments in any of my videos that you see so that other people can kind of, some people might not know. Say, hey, oh, well, that's my area. I didn't know, if it's happening in Houston or if it's happening in certain parts of New York. It's just to kind of keep people informed. I know that in certain places of upstate New York, they are closing some places and converting places, and kind of let me know what it's like, because I don't know. I haven't spoken to anybody that it's happened to yet. They say it's gonna happen, but if it happens to you, please fill me in. Email me. Hell, I like to talk to you on the phone, just so I have the information so that I can share that. It's one thing for me to read it, but then, nah, man, I ain't the truth. I'm just a man. I just don't want to share information that ain't wrong. So like I said, I just want to do my research. If you say, hey, I'm out here and such and such Colorado, and this is what's happening. They shut this place down. We moved everything over to this facility. Let me know. I got no issues. People text me all night long. I answer the phone half the time. And that way I can share it with everybody, because people don't know. I mean, I see stuff on Reddit. I see, people have Facebook groups, and those groups usually bash the post office. Everybody gets on there and they do the whole bashing. We can bash all we want, but that ain't gonna do nothing for us. We gotta be kind of neutral. Go see Black Adam, people. Oh yeah, I gotta take my son to go see that Black Adam. All right. I can't hang on here too much longer because I got to get back to watching wrestling. I just wanted to share those couple of pointers. Holiday help, definitely conversions, and you have to be a pure, I'm not gonna say a genius because it can be done, but you have to have no life to go through every single hour that you worked to go figure out what these people did for us with our retro pay. And it will happen to you. Any craft you're in, it's going to happen. It's not if, it's when. All right. Your information has been 99.9 spot on since I came. Yeah, I make some stuff up. You go get them discount tickets. Okay. Yeah, right. You get some discount tickets. Postal workers. In your opinion, what's a harder job, PSE or mail handler? Veronica, PSE is not a job, but if you're talking about a processing clerk or a mail handlers are harder, in my opinion. In my opinion, they're more physical. Processing clerks are they stand in one spot. They do physical with the heavy trays of mail. They're pretty much, what do you call that? They're like robots, working with robots. I'm buying a car with my money. Mail handlers harder and they make less money. This is true. They make less money per hour, but they're allotted more overtime. So during the year, throughout the year, you can guarantee that mail handlers nationwide, they will always have the option for overtime. Now, processing clerks not so much. So if you wanna, let's say you're aiming for $70,000 a year, you're more likely to get that working as an MHA or a mail handler because the option is there. You can easily make it or close to it with as a processing clerk, but you got to be on that whole that whole overtime list and hope that you get in there and All right, private dating girls. Right now we doing all 6 days. There it is. See, making shmoney, making shmoney. Lee wins. Salute. I don't know what this whole thing is. Why we got some spam on my... This is... I can't. Hello, Lee. Do I know you, Lee? Hey. All right, block this. Get this out of here. Let's get this out of here. Should I go in early tomorrow in case my trainer's mail, or don't touch his stuff? Don't touch nobody's stuff. Let them come in with you. Let them tell you exactly what to do. Oh man, dispatch and receiving crunch time, no question. How long does it take to hear back after planning to take an assessment? Usually it fluctuates. It depends on your area. It depends on the job you're applying for. If your area is in desperate need, they call you right away. If they're just trying to get people in for the December, it could take a little bit longer. If they're applying and taking the assessment, it could be anywhere between 2 weeks to 2 months. Appreciate you. My cousin works for the post office. Why you ain't in yet, Lee? I keep reporting the spam as inappropriate. You live in New York? What part of NY? Let's go. God bless you and guide you always. Thank you. You know what? If anybody's there, why don't y'all just put down the area you're in? I'd like to see where everybody's at, because I may have a question for you in your area. You in the boogie down, baby? Okay. All right, Harlem. We got a lot of New Yorkers in there. Okay. Y'all don't see my people. Boogie down, Bronx. Harlem, New York. That's it? There's only two different areas? Sacramento, California. Oh, you just gonna rub that in. You got that nice area. Sacramento. Oof. I just have government discounts. You gotta show a pay stub. ID me. Nah, Mark, I gotta tell you how to get in there. A lot of the stuff is in my video description, how to get the government discounts. Everybody loves sunshine. They're already stinging me. My plan, 36 hours per week. The regulars file a grievance. California, Connecticut, okay. In my plant, you would be doing both clerk work as well as mail handler work. See right there, that just bit my cheek because I don't like that. I don't like that. Mail handling. Don't cross crafts. We gotta stop that. About to hit Scranton, Stafford down in Allentown. Okay. Postal office is hiring big time in NY. Greenwich, Connecticut. I used to live in Danbury. I used to work at Sacpan and Logistics. Los Angeles, California. Okay. First time I was ever scared of anything, I drove through Los Angeles. Sure did. It's real. It's real. Everything you guys see in the movies about LA is real. It's real. It's scary. Long Beach, California. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble. Okay. A lot of. So that's it. We got California, we got New York, Connecticut. That's it. California, New York, Connecticut. Where's everybody at? Miami-Dade. Okay. Down on the south side, Dade County. Breezy Relax Club, Denver. Nice. My first time doing zip lining, I was out in Denver. Miami. All right. Virginia. North Dakota. That's still a state? So rural routes. What do you do up there, Willie? Virginia. Accept the conditional 360 as turn into a seasonal position. Is that normal? Stick with it. Stick with it. Seasonal, just stick with it. ATL. That's where all the change is starting. Real talk. All that change. You make sure, I don't know if you follow me much, but make sure that you, when that change starts happening up there in Atlanta, you let everybody know. You say, hey man, it's going on here. Because I know they built one of those places. RCAs don't get the retro back pay? I don't believe so. North Dakota. Man, it is cold out there. Cali moved to the East Coast, loving the weather and the people. Okay. Del Mar, New York. Where's Del Mar? Yeah, it has to be RCAs because there's no cities in North Dakota. I heard RCA get back pay in January. I could be wrong. I would ask, you know what you do? You go on Google and Google that. Do RCAs get retro back pay? And it'll pop up. RCAs don't get the retro back pay. This is the only job I could actually like and didn't have to do an interview. Really? Right now, but I know what I know. Okay. North Dakota. How much mail are you delivering per day out in North Dakota? Seriously. I can't, I mean, are you working in a city or like on the outskirts of it? Because RCA in North Dakota is not doing the same work as RCA out in like Houston, Texas. Or did I just read a 16-year-old clerk? Nah. Oh, 16-year clerk. Just switched to custodial. Best decision ever. Okay. I didn't have an interview either. Just emails and orientation to the academy. Nobody's going to have an interview. If you guys are new here, you don't have an interview. You have an informational meeting. That's all it is. An informational meeting. They just bring you in and say, hey, just know you're going to do a lot of work. Your feet going to hurt. Your back going to hurt. Your hours could be this to this. Your days could be this to this. You'll be reporting to such and such. Do you want to do it? Yeah, I'll do it. That's it. They give you the information. And then after that, they see if you show up. That's it. That's what it is. This is first time delivering under icy rain. I was delivering short aux route. And then help other routes is our sister office. Okay. So he still ain't gonna tell us how much mail he do. Willie or Troy, you ain't delivering too much mail. You ain't delivering too much mail. But we still appreciate. That's what we do as postal employees. We touch every home in this country. Every single home. You know what I learned like today? Did you know that Amazon, that little smiley face, did you know that, y'all gonna look this up too, that the little smiley face is actually just an arrow? Did y'all know that? And it goes from the A to the Z, and that's exactly what it means. It says Amazon because we have everything from A to Z. True story. True story. I learned that today. Yep. Yeah. Useless information. All right. We almost at my 10 o'clock mark. I got to get back to my wrestling. Upstate New York, Albany County suburbs. My brother went to college in Albany. He's a doctor now. Marissa, upstate Albany. Okay. I still don't know where that's at, though. Upstate Albany County suburbs. Will you record this live stream so I can watch it again later? This is live stream, and once it uploads, you will be able to watch it again later. How long is the pre-hire list? I'm in Atlanta. Whew. Atlanta. You guys have about 600,000 employees trying to get in. You have 99% of our workforce. No, I'm kidding. You're going to have a wait. You're going to have a wait. They don't hire fast in Atlanta, especially during the holiday season. I've heard of ridiculous lines. Anybody that works in Atlanta that got hired within the last 2 years, man, they were talking about they were having, just for fingerprints, they had lines out it was just ridiculous. But pre-hire list means really nothing. Once you go to offer extended, depends on your craft again. Once you go to offer extended, that's when things will start moving forward. When you get to offer extended, that means they need you at that point. Thank you for the great information. Get ready to take orders as a PSC clerk shortly. All right. Nice, nice. Hopefully you're able to work them funky hours from 2 a.m. to 9 p.m. Don't get sad. Don't get sad. They just have so many people in that. I mean, Atlanta, it's so, and they have so many plants. There is like a mecca of, there's probably like 4 or 5 places and they got one that they're building. Man. Oh my God, I'm sad now. Why wouldn't they hire you? But don't take my word for it. Things could have changed. Things could have gotten faster now. Nonetheless, JH is going to have to sign off. It's 10 o'clock. I got to get back to my wrestling. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, me too. I'm on pre-hire for MVO. If you guys have any questions, my information 99% of the time is in the video description. It's probably not going to be in this one because I got to rush out of here. But in any of my other videos, my email is there. And just before you email me, just make sure you take a look and see if information is in any of the other videos that I have, okay? And that's that. Pray you get them funky hours. Okay, okay. Young dude that just started said they didn't even have live people at their orientation, just a broad live chat. This is true. This is true. They're doing these nationwide orientations now. They sit you down, and because of the COVID before, they got good reviews with that. They're doing things over Zoom. So they bring you into the classroom, sit you down, and half the nation is watching the same thing. Put wrestling in the comments. For real. Welcome back. I didn't go anywhere. I just had to take a break. Mine gets, wrestling in the comments. No question. Put wrestling in the comments section if you made it to the end of the video. This is JH. Was the retro pay paid out completely today? Yes, not today, but you'll see it on your check. All right? Got to go. No more groups of 5 activities or organization, no. All right, let's see if I figure out how to X this out. For real, everybody, big up.